I am going to stretch my hair just a little bit by twisting it. I don't want to put any heat on it because I just feel like it's already not as moisturized as I would like it to be. And it doesn't feel real dry or anything, so don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't, I don't want to put any heat on it because I just don't feel like it had the moisture that I'm used to, and I don't want to put any moisturizing product on it because I don't want it to mix with this and flake and be real white and not soak in. So I'm going to just stretch like this, and then I'll be probably washing my hair tomorrow, which will be day 3. So so I can get through the weekend and feel, you know, confident in my hair. So there we go. So I'm gonna let that stretch a little bit, and put on a little bit of tinted sunscreen. Well, I kind of already got sunscreen on. Maybe I'll just do a little bit of this on. I am not going to do a lot, but I just want to even out my skin a little bit. This is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation in Toffee. So, yeah. Just going to put a little bit on and buff it out. What do I want to buff it with? I want to buff it with this. This is a new brush I picked up, guys. It's kind of flat, but it's supposed to be for foundation to kind of buff it. So I don't know if I'm using it right or not. I like the shape of it. I feel like it can get like right here, you know, and then I feel like it buffs it pretty good. What y'all think? So that's all I'm gonna do there. And then I think I'm just gonna put on some bronzer, and that's gonna be that. Yep, that's gonna be that. Bare minimum, bare minimum, bare minimum. And then I think I will put on a little bit of mascara. Excuse me, guys. This is the MAC mascara. And the wand is thin and everything, but it's just something about it. It's just okay to me. I picked it up. I heard somebody talking about it, MAC. So I picked it up, and it's just okay, in my opinion. As far as mascara goes, I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I was expecting miracles with it being MAC, and you know, the price and all that. I don't even remember what I paid for it. I've had it for a while now, so I can't remember what I paid for it. I don't think I paid a lot for it because I think I got it around Black Friday sale. So I'm glad about that. But I probably wouldn't pick it up again. I mean, it's okay. Unless I'm not using it right. It'll do. And there. This is the MAC Cork lip liner. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on. And then I'm gonna put on this Toasted by the Lip Bar. I think in another video I called this Minted, but it's the Lip Bar and Toasted. I just picked it up. I wanted to try it out. I've never used any of the Lip Bar products, and people talk about Lip Bar, the Lip Bar. So I wanted to try it. So I just got Toasted. I thought it'd be kind of neutral brown, up my alley. Y'all know I don't stray too far from there we go. Y'all know I don't stray too far from the norm, but that's all I'm gonna do with my face. I guess I need to try to brush my brows. Guys, I haven't had my brows waxed in years, I don't think. I have not had my brows waxed in years, and they need it. They need it. I'm not gonna lie, they need it. I just been trying to do them myself and trying to get them even, and you know your brows don't match anyway, so then when they don't match and you're trying to get them to match, you're just messing it up. But hey, it is what it is. Real life over here, real life. And so yeah, okay, so let me try this out. I guess I ain't put a lot of makeup on, but I'm gonna set it anyway. So I got a sample or a small travel size of this MAC Fix Plus. Where did I get this? I think I got it from Ulta or something. Everybody used to talk about this too. So I said, well, let me just try it. I think it was on sale or something. I don't know. So we'll see. I don't know if it was on sale, or I don't think that I would have purchased this. This may have been like something I picked up with points or something. I don't know. I'm not even sure if I got it from Ulta. I might have gotten it from, let me see. I did get it from Ulta. But did I purchase it? On my phone. Let me see. Y'all like, who cares? We don't care. We don't care. I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. And I'm just trying to waste time while these stretch a little bit. So let me see. Let me see. Ulta. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ulta was having a sale, buy a mini and get a mini free. So, I purchased, I don't know if I showed y'all this stuff. So I purchased this, and then I got this Briogeo Superfoods mask free because I wanted to try this one. This is the acai and passion fruit. I like the Briogeo avocado, kiwi avocado, or avocado kiwi mask or something. I like that mask. And I used it up a while ago, and I just haven't repurchased because it's kind of expensive. And then of course I got all these products, So when they came out with this one, it caught my eye, and I was like, ooh, but I don't know, you know, if I want to buy the big one, and then what if I don't like it? So when I saw that they had a mini of it, a travel size, I picked it up. So I got this free. I had to buy a mini and get a mini free. So I said, let me just try this, and then I got this free. So that's how that went. Okay, I was wondering. Yeah, that's how I got these. I be forgetting, guys. Look, I be purchasing stuff between Amazon and Sephora and Ulta and stuff, honey. I forget what I bought, why I bought it, and everything. I know y'all like, you spending too much money. Probably, but it's stuff that I want to try, so I can let y'all know about it. Or this is a travel, so it can go in my travel bag when I travel, because right now I have the Fenty, which is a larger size, and I had a small one that I used up. It is probably in my empties, so I needed one anyway, so I just tried that one. I just picked that one up. So that's that. Okay, let's go ahead. What time is it? Let's go ahead and take these down. It hasn't been up long, but it'll do. Been up long enough. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere fancy, but I do have a meeting at the gym that I'm going to. Oh, my necklace broke. No. Oh, it didn't break. I just didn't have it clasped good, obviously. My son bought me this for Mother's Day. It's a little mama holding her baby, and it has my birthstone. So, yeah. Get this back on. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm just going to the gym where I've been working out. And I got to meet with, it's actually the owner of the gym I'm meeting with, but not because she's the owner, but it's just going to be going over my nutrition plan, if I'm going to stay with it, what plan am I going to do, and stuff like that, because the other people, of course, are teaching a class. So, or maybe not. It might be closed right now, and they'll probably open back up later today, because I think they only go till, I think my class is the last class in the mornings, and then they close and open back up about 4. So she's probably just the one that's there. The other people are probably gone to, you know, have lunch and do whatever they got to do, because they got to come back and work tonight. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just meeting with her, so I don't really have to be dressed up, but I wanted to be halfway presentable, since I don't really get to show my hair or wear regular clothes nowadays, since I'm putting on workout clothes 3 days a week, and I still see a little bit of flaking. But this hair is gonna get washed tomorrow. I hate to go out like that. I hate for my hair to have any type of flaking in it, especially when I'm gonna be around people. Look like my hair is dirty. Anyway, hopefully she won't be looking at me that close. Hopefully she'll be trying to look at my wop. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, all right, guys. So this is it. This is how I'm looking going out. I didn't put nothing on my eyeballs. My eyes are dark enough, so it look like I got shadow on, don't it? A little bit. That's all right. We're going like this. We're going like this. We are going like this. Okay. Yeah. Catch up with y'all later. Alright, guys, so I am headed to my meeting. We're gonna see if I'm gonna sign up or not. My husband keeps saying I should, at least for a month. Give it a month, and then if I don't want to, I can cancel. So we'll see. We'll see what they're talking about. Yeah. Cleaned out my car, remember? Still got my long shop, but it's gonna get through August, and then I'm gonna change purses to something else. But I did do a what's in my bag. Hopefully that video is already up and you've watched it. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it here. And you can see that video. If it's not up, it will be coming. So yeah, nothing spectacular, but just something that some of you asked for. So I just went on and did it. And then I got to figure out what purse I'm going to pull out for the fall. I don't know if I want to just pull out my black Coach, or if I want to pull out my green bucket bag. I don't know. Those just, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just, I got some brown bags. Maybe I'll bring out my brown bag, my brown Coach. I like that one. The one that I showed you guys. I think I did a what's in my bag with that one. The regular canvas Coach print or whatever. That one is kind of fall-like. It's light enough where it doesn't look too wintry, but it's still brown enough where it doesn't look real summery. Not that this one looks real summery, but it is a little bit lighter. I guess if I put a darker scarf on it, I probably could move it into fall as well. And I might do that too. I might try that and see. But anyway, we'll see, guys. I'm a little bit early. I'm sitting up here trying to rush, and I really don't want to get there early. Jeez. Anyway, I'll let y'all know what I decide. Alright, guys, so I finished up with her, and she wants me to have 150 grams of protein instead of 100 a day. And I was like, what? And I told her about the whole constipation thing, and she said, yeah, that means you're not getting enough fiber, so you need to up the fiber and everything. And I said, well, can we? I said, I'm pushing for 100. I said, so can we stair step? She said, yeah, we can stair step it up, but the ideal amount is a 150 for what I want to achieve with my body and for my age and stuff like that, so I can get my muscle and being toned. So yeah, but she gave me all this paperwork, and she did my whole body fat, body mass index and all that, and I'm a little over. So we're gonna work on that, which I figured I was. The doctor always act like it ain't no big deal. And then you get obese, and then they want to give you a pill for diabetes and everything else. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But so we're going to work on bringing my body mass, my fat count down, my muscle count up. Excuse me. Work on strengthening my muscle, my bones and all that stuff. So yeah, so I'm about to go in here and try to go ahead and lay out some meals. So I already have them set, and based on portion size, so I can make sure I'm getting the right amount of carbs, protein, and fat, healthy fats that I need and stuff. So that's a job in itself. So I'm gonna try to work on that today. I really need to edit, but I'm gonna try to work on that too, because I got groceries coming, and I wish I had done this before I ordered the groceries, but I didn't. So I'll have it ready for the next time I need groceries. So yeah, and I'm gonna try to give myself variety, because what happens is, say you like salmon or you make chicken or whatever, and then you eating chicken for lunch, and then chicken for dinner, or you make chicken for dinner, and then you got it left over for lunch, and then you got some more left, because you know, and then you just get tired of it, you know. Then that's when you want to go get a big juicy burger from fast food, because you tired of the bland, not bland as in no seasoning, but just the normal basic food. You know, you just keep eating the same thing over and over. After a while, no matter how good it tastes, it's gonna be like, okay, I don't want this no more, is what I'm saying. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to make up some different menus so that I don't get bored. Okay, but anyway, Anyway, that's it, guys. I'll keep y'all on my journey. I went on and stayed. I didn't tell her I wanted to cancel. I went on and stayed. I'm going to give it a month, like my hubby said. We're going to see how it goes. All right, bye. Okay, guys. I showed y'all what they had laid out for us. Oof. And it was tough, but I enjoyed it. We had a lady today, and I really liked her because she really told you, you know, how to engage your core and all that stuff that Coach Kip doesn't normally do. He just tells you what to do, which, you know, is fine. But she's a woman, so she probably want to get that core strengthened and get rid of that gut and everything else too, like us. Excuse me. I will say that I tweaked my wrist some type of way, so now I'm going to go home and order some weightlifting gloves to help keep my wrist stabilized. Because lifting those, I don't know what I did, but I tweaked it. And I'm supposed to wash my hair today. And right now my wrist is hurting right in here, my wrist in my hands. So I'm going to go home and ice it, take some ibuprofen, and kind of just rest it. So that means this hair might get done today, it might not. It's always something. This is why, guys, this is why, let me turn this down so y'all can hear me. This is why I'm saying get moving, because the older you get, the weaker your bones get. And when you do something, because they were already hurting a little bit with the heavy weights, and then when I had to do the medicine ball and throw it, I could feel that this wrist was a little bit weak, even though it's in my right hand. It was a little bit weak. And then when we had to get down on the floor to do something, I used my hand to get down on the floor, and I think my body weight just went on and just took this wrist out, is what I really think happened. I leaned on it wrong, so now it hurts. So that is why I'm saying we have got to work out. We have got to strengthen our bones. We have got to build muscle. And that's what the lady was telling me yesterday. She said the more we build muscle, it protects our bones. That muscle will go help protect the bones. So when you fall, you don't hurt your bones as much. Or if you do, you recover quicker because you have that muscle and everything. So it is important, guys, to work out and get strong, especially as we age. So take it from me, because I just hurt my wrist in this class today. And I'm about to take this yellow light. There we go. Yeah, I just hurt my wrist in this class today. And that's not my intention. My intention is to get better. So now I'm going to buy those guards so I don't have that problem again for my wrist until they actually get strong enough to be able to handle weight, okay? Heavy weight. Yeah, and my knees are weak, so I already got a knee thing around my knee, which is crazy. And technically my ankles are weak too, but we haven't like done any running and all that type of stuff. But as I keep going, if I do some aerobic classes or something like that, it's probably going to show in my ankles and my knees. So yeah, we got to get it together, okay? Work out. If you can't afford to go to a gym, try the YMCA if you have one in your area. They are usually more reasonable. They have silver sneakers, which is for older people. At least they used to back in the day when I worked there, when AJ was like 2. They had silver sneakers for older people, so you could go pretty much for free because it's based on your income. So you can get to the Y and work out. And if worse come to worse, do it at home. Do some type of weight lifting at home. If you just get little hand weights and use those, or if you get the weights that you can wrap around your ankles and walk or something like that, all of those things will help, I think. Of course, contact your doctor first and ask. But yeah, I'm thinking about even getting some ankle weights to kind of just strengthen up my ankles and stuff too. So we'll see. But anyway, guys, that's it. Had a good workout. I'll check in with y'all later. What are you doing? Why you put your treat in there, Hattie? You crazy. Go get your treat. Eat the treat. Why are you carrying it around? Huh? Why are you carrying it around, huh? Huh? I know, you don't want to be on camera. He huffed at me like, Oh my God. He acts a plum fool when you give him a treat. He takes the treat, he starts running around, flipping the treat. Look at this. Hurt my wrist at workouts today. Supposed to be washing my hair. I can't wash my hair now because and I got flakes everywhere. So I'm trying to ice it, take ibuprofen and everything, and rest it today. So hopefully it'll feel better tomorrow so I can wash my hair because I can't go with these flakes. But anyway, back to him. So I give him a treat. He just runs. He flips it around. He runs back and forth through the house and everything. Got socks everywhere. I told you about him stealing socks. And then his toys over there. He just flipping it around. He had it all in his crate. Well, that was new. He usually don't put it inside his crate. But he's a mess. Whose else dog? Do y'all got dogs? And if y'all do they act crazy when they get a treat? Anyway, see y'all later. Good morning. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I was getting ready to talk to y'all, and then I got a text from one of the coaches, and I'm like, okay, let me check it before I get all the way down there. Hopefully they're not canceling the thing or whatever. They're not. Anyway, they assigned me an accountability person. So I am getting on because I want to encourage you guys to get up and work out, to walk, to stretch, to do something. Today is another difficult day for me. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to come. But I got myself up out of that bed, dressed, and I'm on my way. Okay? So I know it's hard. And you got so many other things that could take precedence over your health and working out and moving. I understand. But this is my encouragement to you to please do it because you're going to be grateful that you did afterwards, okay? Because I'm telling you, I don't want to be here today. I don't want to go, but I know once I go, I'm going to feel accomplished, okay? Hair is still in twist. If you guys got on my live yesterday, this is the same hair. I kept it twisted. I'm going to try to take it down when I get back from working out. Hopefully I won't have sweated too much and it'd be wet or whatever, but I do want to try to take it out today. I did get my weightlifting wristbands in, so I'm going to use those today so I don't mess up my wrist again like I did the last time. It feels good, but so icing it and stuff worked, but I'm just going to try to alleviate that from happening again. So anyway, guys, that's it. Just wanted to encourage you this morning. I'll check in later. Whew, guys, he killed us today. I kept feeling like something was on my neck, and I'm like, what is that on my neck? And I still don't know if it was sweat. I normally don't like sweat like that where sweat rolls down, but I don't know if it was sweat or my braids or both. But I'm hot and I'm tired. And I was supposed to take these down today, but they may have to wait till tomorrow because I think they are a little, well, they don't feel too wet now. We'll see. But if they're a little damp, once I take this hat off, whew, I'm gonna wait. Now I gotta go home and eat. So again, eating a late breakfast because it's 11:22. We were in there a little bit longer because he was talking to us about something. So eating a late breakfast, and then I got to turn around and try to have lunch and a snack and everything, trying to get the amount of protein in that I need, as well as fiber and fruits and stuff, so that the pounds will drop. Woo, I tell you, so I don't know what I'm gonna have today. Anyway, that's it. I hope y'all moved today. I hope I was an encouragement, because it's over now and I'm glad I did it, and I can say that I worked out. So all right, check in later. morning. Good morning. Let me try to speak up. Good morning, guys. Good morning. So, anyway, as y'all can see, going to take Cotton to the groomer. Hair is a little wild, a little wonky. I tried to stretch it last night. Let me slow down. There's a police. I tried to stretch it last night with the bands, which I don't normally do. Sit down, Cotty. And I took the bands out, and this is what it looks like. I didn't like separate it and fluff it a whole lot because I'm taking him to the groomer. I'm gonna try to drop something at UPS before I do that real quick, and then I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna work out. So that's why I got on my workout gear. So I won't be working out with my gym today. I'm gonna try to do it at home because I had his. Thanks, Scotty. I had his. I'm sorry. I had his grooming scheduled previously before I joined the membership. So yeah, I wasn't gonna cancel his grooming for me to go work out because his grooming is only once a month. So I'm gonna go ahead and take him to the groomer, and then I'm just gonna try to do my workout at home because I do have, like I said, I got my treadmill. I do have a stepper. I do have a kettlebell already at home, so I can do squats and all that type of stuff at home. So I'm just going to try to do that when I get home, so I can still get my workout in today and won't really be behind, if you understand what I'm saying. So, yeah. So that's what's going on. Oh, I'm tired. It's early. Sit down, Cotty. So I got my coffee, got my water. It's 80 degrees, so it's pretty warm today. Cotty, sit in your seat. I had the shorter leash on him and he was choking himself, and now I put the longer one on him and now he's over here. It's like, anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna try to get to UPS and return. I remember I bought the weightlifting gloves. One of them was too small. I got two pair. One of them was too small, so I'm going to return those. And then I also sold something else from my Macari. I sold those Bath and Body Works body sprays. So I'm mailing those at UPS. So yeah, guys. That real quick, and then I'm gonna head to his groomer. So anyway, just wanted to say good morning. What is today? Happy Wednesday, hump day. Happy Wednesday. That's probably why I feel like, you know how you feel on Wednesdays? It's like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. You know how you feel. It's almost the end of the week and you just start feeling like, oh, no, where's the weekend? Where's the weekend? Anyway. All right, guys, I'll catch up with y'all later. Okay, guys, I'm back from taking Cotton to the groomer. I've done my workout upstairs, and I'm hot. I'm going to make me some breakfast. It's late for breakfast, but I'm still going to eat breakfast because all I had before I took him to the groomer was yogurt with strawberries in it. And now that I worked out, I need to eat again and get some protein, and I'm really not in a mood for lunch yet. So I'm going to make this meal that I found on social media. You can see it. It's eggs, sauteed mushrooms, spinach, and strawberries. So that's what I'm getting ready to make. I'm sauteing the mushrooms now. I already got strawberries cut up. I'm going to saute some spinach and scramble some eggs. It says it's 17 grams of protein, but I'm gonna look it up myself and we're gonna go from there. It says it's only 220 calories, so I'm gonna look that up as well. And it's gonna depend on how much, of course, I eat. So that's for this plate, but I'll see what mine turns out to be. So yeah, I'm cooking that now. Ooh, I'm tired. So I'll let y'all see it when it's done. All right, guys, here's my plate. Y'all see it? Don't look as good plating. For one, I cooked my eggs in the same skillet as I cooked this stuff, so of course mine aren't beautifully yellow like those. And I put a lot of spinach, but that spinach cooked down, so of course their plate has a little bit more spinach than mine, but it's similar. Okay. Ooh, I should have let y'all see me cooking it, but I'm just trying to get it done, and I don't want to feel like, you know, moving the camera around, getting angles and stuff. I just need to eat because I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat this. And then I'm gonna have to fluff this hair some kind of way because this is third day hair, so I need to do a third day update on a video. It is kind of getting frizzy, but we're gonna do what we gotta do. So anyway, let me eat this and I'll catch up with y'all later. Guys, it is another hard morning. I don't want to go to work out. It took everything in me to get up and get dressed. Oh, man, it's hard. I know for you guys who struggle to work out, I get it, but we gotta do it. It will pay off in the end. I did weigh myself this morning, just off the whim, didn't think about it. And I lost 2 pounds. So I'm like, okay. I don't necessarily see it. But my husband says he notices it. I can see my arms toning just a little bit, but I don't really see like the weight loss, especially in my gut area and stuff like that. I feel like it's still there. My face. I need to look for my double chin. I used to have a double chin. I need to pay more attention to that. But anyway. So I'm gonna go. I feel like it's harder because I missed Wednesday because I had to take Cotton to the groomer. And even though I worked out at home, you know, it probably just wasn't the same. And I think my body feels it. And it just made me get used to not going because I missed that day. So now I'm like, ugh, I don't want to go. But anyway, I'm running a little bit late. I'm not late. I'm later than normal, and I wanted to get here a little bit early because I wanted to talk to them about something before class started. So let me get off here and get there, and I'll catch up with y'all later. But get moving today, okay? All right, guys. Finish my workout. It was a hard one. Man, it was a hard one. We had to work out for 8 minutes straight, no breaks. And I know y'all like, that is not hard, but it is when you are lifting weights for 8 minutes straight and heavy ones. And you're doing 3 different type of rotations within that 8 minutes straight. So like for instance, one, you're taking a weight down and lifting it up over your head, and then another one you're getting a heavier weight and you're taking it down and then lifting it halfway up or something like that, and then another one you know what I'm saying? So 8 minutes straight of that on your arms, and you're doing, you know, 10, 15, 20 reps within that 8. It's a lot, okay? Then you get a small rest and you go to your next station, and you got 3 things that you got to do again with weights, and then you're squatting and stuff too. So you're working your legs and your arms, and you know, you're doing the lunges with the weights and squats with the weights and stuff. Oh my gosh, it was a lot. So then you're doing that for 8 minutes straight too. So many repetitions and stuff, and then you go to another session. So we had 3, and you're doing the ski machine, and oh my gosh, it was a lot, and I'm tired. So now I'm getting ready to run one errand, and then I'm gonna get home and eat something. I really need to start trying to eat earlier before I go, but I just don't want to make myself sick. So but I need to try to do something like maybe just a yogurt, my protein yogurt or something before I go, and then I won't have to worry about having a breakfast when I get back. just maybe have a snack and run right into lunch a little bit later or something like that. I got to figure it out, because right now I eat breakfast, you know, at noon, 11:30, 12, which pushes my lunch back to like 3 or something. And then when it's time for dinner, I'm not ready for dinner. I'm not hungry, you know, and my husband's like, you eating? And I'm like, oh, I had a late lunch, and so I'm not hungry right now. And then I end up eating dinner later than what I want to. I like to eat dinner around 6:30 at the latest. But the route that I'm going, I'm either forcing myself to have dinner at 6:30, and then I don't eat at all, so I'm still not getting all my calories and my protein in, or I'm having to push my dinner back to like 7 or 8. And I don't necessarily like to eat that late, but I might inquire with them and see if that's a problem or not, because then, you know, you don't want to go to bed. Not that I go to bed at 8, but you don't want to go to bed after you've eaten a lot of food. I like to kind of be up a little while before I start laying in the bed, lounging and all that type of stuff, watching movies and stuff. So we'll see. Anyway, let me take care of this real quick. All right, so took care of that. Now I'm going to go home and get me something to eat. But anyway, like I was saying, I might look into seeing if it's a bad thing to start your eating, because it will be kind of like intermittent fasting, like eating later, starting eating later in the day and then eat later into the evening. But I don't know. We'll see. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to force myself to get up and eat breakfast, which is really hard for me to eat a lot and then have to go work out. So that means I'm going to have to get up early so I can force myself to eat, and then eat early enough where my food has a little bit of time to sit and digest before I start doing a whole lot. So we'll see. Let me know what y'all do in the mornings. I think I asked y'all that, and I think a few people answered, but I think most people said that they eat after they work out, if they work out in the morning. So we'll see. Anyway, we'll see. All right, talk to y'all later.
Happy birthday, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Man, guys, it is a struggle today, man. It's a struggle today. I'm late. It's 10:08. Class starts at 10:15. I'm usually there at about 10:04. They don't even let the other class out till about 10. The doors are locked, so the doors don't even unlock till about 10:05. So normally I'm considered early. And then I'll go in and put on my tennis shoes and stuff. It's 10:09 now. So that tells you that I didn't want to go. I sat there and I sat there and I sat there and I tried to have my coffee, and I just decided I wasn't going. And then my husband comes to pray with me, as we do every morning before he leaves, and he's like, have a good workout. And I was looking at him like, hey, not today. He was like, Rachel, you're not gonna go? And I'm like, honey. He said, just tell him that your hand hurts. Well, I told him my hand wouldn't hurt no more. I don't know why he said that. And you can't lift heavy. I said, it ain't my hand. He said, well, tell him your knee hurts. I said, it ain't my knee, it's my whole body. He said, well, I can't help you with that. And then I went on to tell him something I read, which I'm going to mention in here too. And he said, well, tell him, you know. And I just feel like sorry, guys. Don't get me wrong. I feel like it's helping, you know, get my arms tighter and stronger. So I do feel like that is helping. But I also feel like
I'm more achy. And I don't think I should still be achy. I feel like my body is hurting more than it did before I started coming. Yes, I had slight knee pains and stuff like that when I would walk or do a certain thing. But now it seems like my knees, I ain't gonna say always aching, but it seems like they're aching more. When I go to sit down, it hurts more when I go to sit down and stuff like that, which I didn't really have that problem before. I don't know if it's because we're doing all these squats or what, but I'm gonna mention that. And then I feel like my back is a little bit achy, and it could have been just the weights that I did last time. I don't know, but I just feel like my body is more sore than it usually is, and I don't like that. I don't think it should be. So then I read something up on our body gut and women in menopause and what we should and shouldn't be doing, and I'm gonna mention it in here. I know they like, girl, let us do. We're the pros. We're the pros. I know that's what they're gonna be thinking, but I'm gonna mention it anyway. We got to be our own advocates. You hear me? We got to be our own advocates, because people will doctors will treat you all the same. People, you know, these workout people will treat you all the same and stuff, but we got to be our own advocates. So I am going to mention it, so I'll let y'all know. But it was hard getting in here, but I went on and came because my husband's like, come on, and I was kind of like, come on too. So I'll let y'all know. All right, guys, I made it through. They still there doing, he got them doing a couple more exercises, kind of as a warm down. Not a really warm down, but I forget what he called it. But I had to leave. I couldn't stay for those two because I got to meet my cousin. So, yeah, she gets to ring the bell today. So I got to get home, get showered, get something in my belly, and be ready when she calls me to come. I got to take these twists out of my hair that I put in the other day. And, so yeah, I didn't want to push it, staying there longer doing that, because we supposed to be out of there at 11 anyway. We wouldn't have got out of there till probably 11:20. So that's cutting into my time, you know. So I didn't want to stay there and then end up being late and not being able to meet her or whatever, because I definitely don't want to go like this. And yeah, so I got it done. I am glad I went, but I'm telling you guys, it is hard. It is hard. And I think I'm getting ready to start taking some glucosamine for my joints. And everybody in there, take turmeric, take turmeric. Yes, turmeric is good too. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Turmeric is good too, but it's mainly for inflammation. Where glucosamine is actually helping to build back up the cartilage that is gone, or either help keep the cartilage that you have there from wearing out. And when you have joint pain, it's because your cartilage is wearing out. And because it's wearing out, your bones are hitting together, and then that causes inflammation and all that. So if I can prevent that from happening, then hopefully I won't have the inflammation. So I don't want to treat, oh shoot, I don't want to treat the inflammation and then can't even, shoot. Now I gotta go and turn all the way around to try to get into my housing addition. I knew I should have turned back here. They need to say that people can't get in. Anyway, I don't want to treat the symptom, is what I'm saying, which is the pain from inflammation, and not treat the cause. I want to treat the cause, not the symptom. So, if that makes sense. So I want to start taking glucosamine and see if that helps, and then go from there. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm about to turn around right in here. I'll catch up with y'all later. Guys, I'm in the car. It's gloomy. It's getting ready to start raining, and I'm stuck in traffic. So I was going to stop and get her some flowers, you know, just to take something, and possibly a card. But if I didn't have time to look for a card, I was going to get flowers for sure. And now I don't even think I'm gonna have time to stop, because we are inching, and it's like There's no train. I mean, we are inching. And it's only 2:16. I gotta be there at 3. So I got 45 minutes to get there. But the way this traffic is moving, I don't want to chance it. Because if it's moving right here, how is it moving on the other streets? So I feel like if it looks like, I'm just going to keep going. And if it looks like I'm going to get there a little early, then I'll try to stop somewhere closer to there to get flowers if I can. Otherwise, I'm just going to take myself. But I'm supposed to meet with her tomorrow anyway for lunch. So, and then I was going to bring her this head wrap that I got that I'm not going to wear. I was going to bring that to her too. Ran out and forgot that. Had it right by my purse. So I'll take it to her tomorrow too. So basically, I just feel like, Rachel, how you going to go in? I mean, she's not expecting me to bring anything, but I just wanted to, just to, you know, make her feel good and cheer her up or whatever. So anyway, we'll see how it works. Moving a little bit faster now, but I still don't know if it's enough because I don't want to get it turned around. There's so much construction around, so I don't know if I'm gonna hit construction closer to her too. So I'm not going to chance it at this point because I got a little ways to go. So anyway, but I'm in the car. I'll talk to y'all later.
This is beautiful. I love y'all. Very nice one. Thank the Lord. This has been a journey, one that I have not expected, but He's always here with me. He leads me and guides me. He has given me the strength to make it through this, and I love all of you for being here.
I done messed up my
Ringing out. Ring this bell 3 times. It's told to clearly say, my treatment is done, this course is run, and I am on my way.
All right, guys, back in the car on my way home. I made it there in time, but I definitely wouldn't have probably had enough time to stop. And I tell you what, I parked in the parking garage. I got in there and I saw everybody up in there. I was like, oh, I didn't know y'all was gonna be here. I said, where y'all parked? We valeted. I was like, valeted? Hell, I'm assuming the valet was free. Had I known that, I would have valeted too, but I didn't know. So I parked in the parking garage. And where I parked at first, I said, oh, here's a spot. I parked and I was like, I tried to go to where I need to go. I was like, this don't look right. So then I got back in my car and parked somewhere else. And then I'm walking and I'm like, OMG. I'm like, where am I supposed to go? Because they're working on the parking garage. So a lot of places that I thought I could walk was like partitioned off. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I feel like I'm like walking out in the street or whatever. And I saw somebody come out of the building, out of the hospital, because that's where I went, was to one of our hospitals. And I was like, you work here? I said, and is this the such? And she was like, oh no. I'm like, oh my goodness. So then she asked somebody else, is this such? And he was like, yeah, but are you trying to visit a patient? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? I was like, I'm doing such and such. I need to get to such and such and such. Yeah, there's some places in here, but are you, what floor? I said, such and such and such and such. And finally, he was like, oh, yeah, it is in here. I'm like, okay, I thought so. I'm like, so anyway, I got up there, but going through all that, yeah, I wouldn't have had time to probably stop and get flowers and stuff. But somebody did bring her flowers, so that was nice. And somebody brought her balloons, so that was nice. So yeah, but we're supposed to get together tomorrow anyway for lunch. But anyway, I'm on my way home. The rain held off. As you can see, it's still gloomy. It looked like it still wants to pour down, but I'll be in the house hopefully before that happens. And then I need to eat, because after my workout I came home and I ate breakfast. Y'all know I eat breakfast late. And then she called before I was able to eat lunch. So when I get home, I'm going to get me something to eat. So it'll definitely be a late lunch because it is 3:32 right now. So it'll definitely be a late lunch, which means I'm probably gonna have kind of a late dinner, or later than normal, depending on what I eat for lunch. If I eat a lighter lunch, still protein heavy but lighter, like a salad with protein on it or something. I don't know. I might still be able to eat dinner at the regular time, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, the sprinkles have started. The sprinkles have started. Anyway. Okay, guys, made it home and made myself some lunch. I decided to make a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich with some cuties for now. We'll see what that does for me, but here's what it looks like. It's on 100% whole grain bread. We'll see how that tastes for my sandwich. I thought about toasting the bread and then I said, nah. So, yeah, we're going to do that for lunch and hopefully it satisfies me. I think it will. Because like I said, I want to eat, but I don't want to eat too much where I am not hungry for dinner. So, yeah, I think it'll do. Anyway, I'll catch up with y'all later.